he was a very caring man. He took care of everything. My father doesn't even have to do anything anymore. Like, he just relieved all the expenses off my shoulders. He took care of my bills, my school fees, my feeding, and he gave me monthly allowance. I felt like a princess because everything turned around for good for me, not knowing that the happiness was not going to last long. So this one day came. He told me that he was tired of the sex that we are having, that we wanted us to spice up our sex life, or like spice up our sex life. In what ways? I was surprised because he told me that he wanted me to have a threesome with one of his friends. I was like, why would I have a threesome with you and your other friend? Like, I was angry. I got offended. Then I just left with annoyance. He called me that day. I didn't pick his call. Then he sent me a message that if I should agree to his request, that he was going to triple my monthly allowance, and he was going to give me anything. He was going to double everything that he has done. He's going to double everything. I thought about it over and over again because he told me that he was going to rent an apartment for me. Like, because he hasn't rented an apartment yet for me. So it's when he told me we were going to rent an apartment for me, he was going to get me a car, he was going to get me everything I wanted. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, viewers. My name is Elizabeth, and I'm here to share my story. Please, before I share my story, please don't judge me because this can happen to anyone. So I come from a background. My family is not well to do. I come from a poor background, so they are not really fully buoyant. But still, my dad is the kind of person that he wants to make sure that I still go to school, even though my mom has told him that they won't be able to sponsor my education. My dad still insisted that I should go to school because I was the first child. I have other siblings. I have 2 younger siblings. I have a brother and a sister. So when I gained admission into Unilag, my dad just had to gather all his savings and everything just to send me to school. So I started school. I noticed that the environment was not really the kind of environment that is easy to be. So I just had to. So I have a roommate, Hannah and Christabel. Where Anna is from my department, while Christabel, she's a mass comm student from another department because I am a business admin. So Anna is rich. She comes from a very wealthy family, while Christabel, she's also okay, but they are not really that. But at least she's still better than me. So I noticed that Anna was the kind of person that she's all those high class person. She's very she can spend any amount of money just to do anything she wants, and she's a party freak. She likes going out very well. I wanted to get more closer to Anna because I really like her lifestyle and everything, but she's not the kind of person that is really interested in me because she looked at me that I'm not really a class. So Christabel, she's still humble and all that. So I spoke to Christabel that in case they want to go hang out, if I can join them. At first, Christabel was not really. She didn't agree, but later she gave it a thought that okay, it's fine. She's going to talk to Anna about it. So she finally spoke to Anna about it, and Anna agreed. So she gave me the feedback. I was very happy because I am not really that I'm not really that okay. So for Anna to agree, it means that okay, that since she agrees, it's fine. So on our first outing, they went to a club at Festac. I followed them. So that was the first time I was going to a club. So Anna and Christabel, they left me and they went down onto the dance floor. They were dancing, and I was just sitting because I wasn't really familiar with the environment and everything. So I was just like trying to just be on my own and just drink some things and just chill. That was when a handsome man walked up to me. From the look of the way he's dressed, you will know that he's a very rich man. He smells really nice. He looks very nice, but he has a ring on his finger. That was when I knew that, oh, he's a married man. Without him even need to tell me anything, I already knew that I was a married man. So he asked for my contact. I was surprised, like I had to even look at the back to check if there was another person beside me, and he was like, no, that he wanted me. Like, me? So I gave him my contact, and then we just sat down, and then we just talked a little bit, and he left. So on getting home with Anna and Christabel, we got home. Me, I already forgotten that I even gave him my number because I didn't believe that he would even call me. So the next morning, I just saw an unknown number, and I picked up the call, and he told me that it was the man I met last night. I was surprised, like, wow, I didn't believe that he was truly going to call. So from there we started talking and we started chatting, and to be sincere, I really find him attractive also. So from there he told me if I can come and meet him. I told him that no, I don't know anywhere around, that I'm new, I'm just a fresher, I'm a new student, that I don't know anywhere around here. So he told me that I shouldn't worry about that, he's going to pay all the expenses and all that. So I told him I haven't made my hair, I was looking tattered and rough. To my greatest surprise, he just asked for my account details and he transferred the 100,000 naira to me. I was like, wow, in my life I have never received such a huge amount of money before. It was shocking to me. So that was what even made me to now have more interest in him. So I got dressed and all that, and I told Anna and Christabel that I want to go to somewhere, that I want to meet a friend of mine. So I went to meet him in an hotel. Then he came to pick me at the junction because I didn't even enter the Uber he asked me to enter. I didn't order Uber. I had to, just because I have to save the money. So when he took me to his lodge, we started like getting to know more about each other, and I really like this man. The way he speaks so comfortable. He's so free to be around with. It made me happy and it made me laugh that day and all that. So he told me he wants to have a serious relationship with me, but it's going to be like an open relationship because he's a married man. So, and I agreed. For him to send me that kind of money, it means that yes, he's really guarded, can do all what I wanted. So without even giving it a second thought, I just accepted. So from there we started, getting more closer and closer. We started doing things together. He was a very caring man. He took care of everything. My father doesn't even have to do anything anymore. Like, he just relieved all the expenses off my shoulders. He took care of my bills, my school fees, my feeding, and he gave me monthly allowance. I felt like a princess because everything turned around for good for me, not knowing that the happiness was not going to last long. So this one day came. He told me that he was tired of the sex that we are having, that we wanted us to spice up our sex life, or like spice up our sex life. In what ways? I was surprised because he told me that he wanted me to have a threesome with one of his friends. I was like, why would I have a threesome with you and your other friend? Like, I was angry. I got offended. Then I just left with annoyance. He called me that day. I didn't pick his call. Then he sent me a message that if I should agree to his request, that he was going to triple my monthly allowance, and he was going to give me anything. He was going to double everything that he has done. He's going to double everything. I thought about it over and over again, because he told me that he was going to rent an apartment for me, like, because he hasn't rented an apartment yet for me. So it's when he told me we were going to rent an apartment for me, he was going to get me a car, he was going to get me everything I wanted. I was really more interested, so I accepted, not knowing that this was going to be the greatest regret of my life. So I went there. I met him and one of his other friends. Then we did it together, and then they did it from the back and from the back hole, and they did it everywhere. So from there I was thinking, because it was really painful, I was thinking that was going to be the holy time they were going to do that, only for him to come again a week after that. He still wants it again. I was really sad, because this was not what he told me from the beginning. He told me that I was just going to be like just one time thing. That was what I felt, and that was what I thought. So from there we started doing it, and I got addicted to it, to the point that I can't control myself much anymore. I can't stay in a day without imagining sex with men and all that. I went out with my friend again, Anna and Christabel. Just that night I have slept with about so I don't even know what to do right now, because I imagine sex everywhere I go to. Even when I'm eating, I'm always thinking about having sex. Even when I'm just lying down, I'm thinking about having sex. Even when I'm bathing, I'm just thinking about it, and I can't control myself anymore. In a day, I can sleep with about 10 men in a day without even feeling anything. Like that is how addicted I was with the sex thing. So please, I don't know what to do anymore. I'm tired. I've asked people for counseling. Still yet it's still the same thing. I've told my story to many people. It's still the same thing. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm just fed up. Please don't judge me. I just want you to just tell me what I can do